Good morning, you guys. This is me, Abhilasha, your favorite VRC educator, and I'm back again with one more episode of your favorite Hindu AEON reading comprehension. Today, of course, it's the turn of the AEON reading comprehension. You know that alternate days we do Hindu and AEON, and this is one of the finest sessions for reading comprehension practice, which you can join. Live and audible and visible. So now I'm happy, guys. If you have joined the session right now, please remember to hit like button and also to share it with your friends and family. This session is valuable for anyone who's preparing for any entrance exam, whether it is CAT, whether it is CLAT, whether it is ZAT, or any exam that you're preparing for. So do make sure that you share it with your friends and family. All right, let's get started with our announcements for the day. बिना wait किए फटाफट start कर देते हैं. Remember to use AbhiCat Live to unlock all your free classes, guys. ये भी बहुत important है. Alright, our Telegram channel is called AbhiCat. It is actually called VRC, but short link इसका AbhiCat है. तो इसको use करके you can join us in Telegram and stay connected and updated. Here are some new batches which started on 11th Feb. रवि सर का complete master batch, शबाना मैम का booster batch. बहुत बढ़िया batches हैं, join कर सकते हो. वैसे हमारा batch भी शुरू हो गया है. तो यूज करो, ज्वाइन करो. Alright, exciting offer on CAT and OMET for CAT and OMET aspirants. कल के लिए ही था 11th February के लिए, so that this is now done, guys. Alright, iconic के benefits. Let's take a minute and understand what are the benefits of iconic. So personal guidance मिलेगी, live doubt solving sessions with the subject experts, study planner मिलेगा, so you do a customized study plan with a bi-weekly review. One-to-one live mentoring मिलेगी, so you have a personalized learning experience. You get test analysis where you can get one-to-one guidance from top educators, and expert guidance hai, so you're getting study booster workshops by top experts also. Along with that, you get live classes, weekly tests, study material, unlimited access and structured courses. ये सभी कुछ benefits हैं iconic के. And of course, the price of iconic is really amazing. At this point of time, a 12-month course costs you 3292 per month. And a 24-month and a 2-year course is costing you 2500 per month. There's a 42% discount going on. So if you just subscribe now, use AbhiCat Live, you'll also get a 10% off on top of that. तो बहुत amazing हो जाएगा. Also, guys, our plus courses are also available where you can take advantage of all the live classes, all the educators that you have, and everything else also. So ये भी ले सकते हो. CAT scholarship test, Unacademy CAT scholarship test, UCST is happening. You stand a chance to win 100% scholarship and amazing prizes. MacBook Air है, iPhone XR है, बोट के स्मार्ट वॉचेस हैं, एप्पल के एयरपॉड्स हैं, बहुत अमेजिंग प्राइजेस हैं. डू ट्राई आउट. हाँ, 13th Feb को है, 6 PM 60 minutes 30 questions हैं. You will get video solutions, free tests हैं, in-depth insight है और detailed live analysis भी है. So सबका फायदा उठाओ guys, बहुत useful होगा. Alright, Ask It Out feature is now available on the website, guys. So all you need to do is you can ask up to 3 doubts on the website or on the app. You can get solutions in your preferred language. So आप हिंदी में, English में choose कर सकते हैं. And also you can submit your doubts through the website or the app. So you have that facility. So ask away. Alright, one more announcement. One-to-one live mentoring is available for the iconic subscription. It is now available on the web also. So you can schedule your session in 5 simple steps. Log into Unacademy, click on one-to-one live mentorship tab, choose your session type, pick a convenient time and confirm your booking. तो one-to-one live mentorship अब सिर्फ ऐप पे नहीं, वेब पे भी अवेलेबल है. खैर, ये सब हो गया. अब चलते हैं आज के आर्टिकल की तरफ. आर्टिकल बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है, तो वी विल टॉक अ लिटिल बिट अबाउट इट. AEON essays ऑफ कोर्स बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग होते हैं. द आर्टिकल्स आर वेरी नाइस एंड लॉन्ग. आई डू होप यू आर रीडिंग देम वेरी वेरी सीरियसली. ऑलराइट, attenuate का मतलब होता है वीकन करना. Attenuate is a very interesting word. It means to lessen in intensity or to weaken, to reduce. So that gamut of course means a range. So there is a gamut of activities that you can do at XYZ resort. तो बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो तुम कर सकते हो. Diverse चीजें, myriad चीजें हैं. तो वो कह रहे हैं gamut का मतलब. Patsy is someone who is very easily manipulated. So like for example, I am a patsy in my home. किसी को कोई काम करना होता है ना, मेरे को कह देता है. And मैं क्योंकि मना नहीं कर पाती हूँ, मैं करती भी हूँ, फिर चाहे रोऊंगी गाऊंगी बट कर दूंगी. सो आई एम द पैट्सी और द फॉल गाय इन माई हाउस. ओके, सो पैट्सी मतलब समवन हु इज इजीली मैनिपुलेटेड. इन कहूट्स मीन्स people who are plotting together, जो लोग साथ में मिलके कुछ plot कर रहे होते, they are in cahoots. तो plotters. Middle of the road is moderate. So some people are very leftist, some people are very rightist, and then there are people like me who are the middle of the road. हम लोग moderate लोग होते हैं, ना हम बहुत पॉलिटिकल हैं, ना बहुत apolitical हैं, ना हम बहुत religious हैं, ना हम बहुत irreligious हैं. So somehow we are the middle of the road people. When we were growing up, that was how life was. It's more one-sided or the other-sided now, but when we were growing up, it was very moderate, and that was what we learned. So I am very much a middle of the road person. So hey, that's how people are, and that's how you live your life. So I am living my life that way. So moderate matlab middle of the road, someone who does not go either way very strongly. Fringe matlab of course sideline hota hai, someone who's sitting on the fringe is on the sidelines. Then of course some more mesmerism, of course Frank Joseph Mesmer करके एक psychologist थे, उन्होंने एक theory निकाली थी जिसे mesmerism कहते हैं. Also mesmerism का मतलब होता है to be very fascinating. Repository of course is a storehouse. Warehouse एक ऐसी चीज जहाँ इकट्ठी होती है. So our brain is a repository of thousands, no, millions of facts. Okay, doctrine of course is a philosophy. So you follow some doctrine, that doctrine is your philosophy of life. तो वो है doctrine. Unsavory मतलब objectionable या distasteful, something that you would not really like that much, उसे unsavory या distasteful कहते हैं. Milieu यानी कि social setting होती है. So this is my milieu, this is my social setting, this is where you would find me. Saturday night sitting in front of my TV. Sunday night sitting in front of my TV. Monday night sitting in front of my TV. Tuesday night, and you understood it. तो हमारा मिल्यू बहुत ही लिमिटेड है, अपने घर के 3 लोग और हम, बस यही है हमारा मिल्यू. तो actually your social setting, the kind of people you interact with, that's your milieu. Perspective of course is the mental view or prospect of something. How you view something is your perspective. So what's your take on this current election that is going on in UP? So what's your perspective, right? So perspective is how you view something, how you think of something, how you configure something. So बड़े अच्छे words थे आज के session में. So perspective of course, mental view या prospect, आप कैसे देखते हो. Very nice words, very interesting words today. I hope you've learned them. You will write them down and you will learn them. If nothing, please write these words down in your vocab notebook. Find out 2 synonyms, 2 antonyms. मैं तो ज़्यादातर दे ही देती हूँ meaning और एक दो synonyms दे ही देती हूँ. तो synonym antonym का search करो और फिर इसको revise करते रहो. So it will be, you know, your vocabulary will improve. हम लोग हर रोज एटलीस्ट 10 वर्ड्स तो कर ही लेते हैं. Alright, fringe theory stack. This is our article for the day. शुरू करते हैं. Almost nobody holds to just one strange idea. So holds to means carries on or hangs on to or sticks to one idea. So nobody is there who will just have one strange idea. If you have one, you will have many more also. By strange here I mean unconventional, something that is not usual. Unorthodox, something that is not orthodox, so not very strictly religious. Contrary to conventional wisdom, so normal wisdom conventional wisdom से different होगा. So somebody who has a strange idea would have maybe more than one unconventional, unorthodox or contrary to conventional ideas. To attenuate some of the hostile judgment implied in these descriptions. Now these descriptions are very hostile, very strange, and there will be judgments from people who will say, oh, ये तो मतलब कुछ गलत हो रहा है. So to weaken this hostile judgment, this negativity that will occur when you read these descriptions, from now on I will use the term fringe. So the writer says, hey, I know these words bring out such negative feeling among you, so I'm not going to use these negative words. I will use a word that is very middle of the road, fringe. So ये fringe है. Unorthodox कहने के बजाय मैं बोलूँगा fringe है. So very interesting, huh? So you understand fringe theory stack means they're actually very unorthodox, abnormal, strange, unusual kind of theories that we are talking of. The writer said it. Oh, I'm not going to use a negative word, otherwise there will be outrage. So I'm not using it. There is a whole gamut of examples to choose from. So there are many strange theories that are out there, ranging from the idea that Lee Harvey Oswald did not act alone in the assassination of the US President John F. Kennedy in 1963. So John F. Kennedy was shot dead at close range by a person called Lee Harvey Oswald in 1963. So they say that some people say conspiracy theories, Roswell and all abound, and one theory says that this man did not do it alone. He had someone who was conspiring. If that is, so this is one of those. If that is, he was not merely a patsy. So if he was not a fall guy, he was not, just accused of it, then he did have some people who were behind him. To a conviction that extraterrestrials have been in cahoots with world government. Now here is what I was saying, Roswell, X-Files. So you have extraterrestrials who've come here and who are working with world governments. Very interesting. And are monitoring dissidents' thoughts. So here is some extraterrestrial who's sitting in the US Pentagon or somewhere and monitoring what we are thinking and how we are thinking. All sorts of conspiracy theories. Like I said, Roswell. That's quite a range. So there are many thoughts that are going on out there with varying degrees of social respectability attached. So different thoughts have different kinds, different levels of respectability going on with them. You may not believe either of those. You don't have to believe. You may not be believing one of those. Perhaps your tastes do not run to the political. So maybe you don't like political conspiracies. So you don't want to accept either of these. But unless you are so unusual as to have completely middle of the road views on just about everything, so unless you are absolutely moderate about everything, you probably subscribe to at least one fringe idea. So probably you do have some fringe idea, something. I'll tell you one very interesting fringe idea. जैसे ही आप गाड़ी चला रहे होते हो और सामने से एक बिल्ली रास्ता काट जाती है, and here is a fringe idea. अब आपकी मम्मी कहती गाड़ी रोको 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 रोको, stop the car, and you go brake, and then she'll say wait for somebody else to cross, and then we'll go. Now trust me, all of us have done this because our moms would kill us if we didn't do it. But what is the story about the cat and the bad luck that is going to happen to you? So here is a very interesting fringe idea that all of us have subscribed to at some point of time or the other. And hey, we accept it, So ये भी है fringe idea. कौन सा बिल्ली के काटने से कुछ हो जाएगा, but कहते हैं, और आप उसके बाद बैठ के ओम बनाते गाड़ी में and all of that. So yeah, so we are all subscribing to at least one fringe idea. Likely more than one. Maybe you have more in your mind. Maybe you have some others. You can write them down in the comment box if you have any other things that you're doing like this. Ridiculous what happens in our homes. For a good portion of the past 25 years, for a long time, I have researched the history, philosophy and sociology of one particular type of fringe theory. So writer is studying one typical type of fringe theory, alternative scientific theory. So he is looking at alternative scientific theories running from mesmerism and phrenology to ESP research and faster than light propulsion. So he is looking at alternative scientific theories, not your regular scientific theories. So this is the fringe study that he has been doing for the last 25 years. So theories like mesmerism, I said, Frank Joseph Mesmer has some theories, phrenology, ESP, extrasensory perception, faster than light propulsion, and all of that. These are all very strange theories. Alternative scientific theories are a revealing subset of fringe ideas. So this is a very interesting subset and it brings out many thoughts. Revealing thought is something that brings out many thoughts. Science is the repository of enormous cultural authority on the questions of truth. So science is where lie a lot of answers to the truth that is out there and of many types. Nonetheless, nature was unkind enough to withhold the solution key. So nature has not given us a key. Nature hasn't told us why the things are the way they are. They've just said, here is nature, here is an egg, here is a chicken, now you fight it out which came first. I'm not going to tell you. So nature has made things but not given you any solutions. And it's up to us, or it's up to science. So scientists disagree, and they do in big ways, often strongly about the right answer. So they fight about the right answer, or about the right answer for now. So some answers are right just now, maybe 20 years later they may not be right. So they are looking for those right answers for now, given the limit of current understanding and scientific instruments. So because given whatever understanding we have, whatever technology we have, we say, hey, this is what we think is the right answer for now. That's what scientists are fighting for. So science is also a breeding ground for adversarial clashes. So science is where there will be a lot of clashes also. तुमने सही कहा, हमने सही कहा, क्योंकि obviously जब तक prove नहीं है तब तक right नहीं है. With stubborn fringe movements sometimes crystallizing around discarded doctrines. So some doctrines are discarded, but you have very stubborn fringe movements that stick to those theories. नहीं, यही सही है. The history of astrology is an excellent example. So astrology and its history is a perfect example for this, for something that people have stuck to. Said, no, there is a theory out here. Scientists and the historians who study them have mostly shied away from paying too much attention. So scientists and historians who are studying the history of astrology, them यहाँ पे history of astrology की बात कर रहे हैं. They have shied away. Shied away means they're shy. They don't want to study this. So they have shied away from paying too much attention to the fringes. So they have not paid too much attention to the sideline views. They find them unsavory. Unsavory means distasteful, not good. Perhaps embarrassing and distracting from studying real science. So fringe theories are not really studied by these people, by scientists, by historians. They find it very embarrassing कि अरे यार ये अब काली बिल्ली वाली story कैसे ही study करेंगे. I disagree. The author disagrees with this. So he's essentially saying that I feel studying fringe theories is important. For one, fringe views about nature are part of the scientific milieu we live in. So these unconventional views are actually part of the scientific environment also. And you cannot claim to understand how science operates without taking a more Catholic perspective. So if you want to accept how science is working, you also have to accept a more moderate, a more, religious, a more orthodox perspective also. You cannot say, hey, that is fringe. You'll have to accept other ideas also. In addition, there are some pretty interesting puzzles that emerge the longer you study the fringes. So if you study the fringe theories, these Roswell kind of theories, the X-file kind of theories, then many interesting puzzles, enigmas will come. This essay is about 2 of them. So this essay that we are reading, this is about 2 such puzzles. Very interesting, huh? You will continue reading in AEON essays from here. Do read up. It's a lovely article. For now, we will look at the questions here. So which of the following is the main idea of the passage? I have 4 options. There are 2 schools of thought, scientific and religious. Fringe views are not unusual. Scientific thought is not totally discarded, and there are many things in nature yet unexplained. So you take a minute and answer this question. Let me say hi to everyone. Good morning, you guys. I hope you have liked it. Like नहीं किया, जल्दी से like करो. योगेश, अर्चित, अमिशा, क्षितिज, ज्योति, सिद्धार्थ, शिवानी, दिशानी, एक्सनर, अमिशा, गरिमा, अनुज, रोहित, शरण्या, प्रणय. I know it was a lovely article, guys. बहुत प्यारा. सब लोग प्लीज हिट करो लाइक बटन को यार जल्दी से. मेरे को सिर्फ अभी 17 लाइक मिल रहे हैं, कैसे चलेगा? अमन, गुड मॉर्निंग. विश्वदीप, गुड मॉर्निंग. चेतन, गुड मॉर्निंग. गिनीशा, गुड मॉर्निंग. अनीश, गुड मॉर्निंग. रिया, गुड मॉर्निंग. हाँ अमन, आई नो स्लीपर उल्टा हो जाता है, चप्पल उल्टी हो जाती है. नाउ यू आर गोइंग टू ट्रैवल. कौवा बोल देता है गेस्ट आने वाले. कैसे कैसे स्टोरीज घर में आते हैं. माय गॉड. The crow is outside cawing away to glory. You're gonna get guess. Raghuvanshi, you can just go to the internet, type AEON essays, you will find them. Good morning, Amrita. Good morning, SV Universe. All right, I've started getting my answers. Good morning, Ritu. Wonderful. Okay, let's take a look. So there are two schools of thought, scientific and religious, but was that our main idea? No. So I will eliminate this. There are many things in nature yet unexplained, but the passage was not really about those. Scientific thought is not totally discarded, but were we talking about scientific thoughts? No. So fringe views are not unusual, and that was what the author was saying. He was saying that the fringe views are not really unusual, that the fringe views are something that should be looked at, and he did say that very, very clearly, right? And in fact, he says, he ends also with, there are two fringe theories that we are going to be studying in this essay. So fringe views are not unusual is the main idea of this passage. Now, unfortunately, I do not see any B's today at all. 0 B's हैं. सिर्फ अनुज ने दिया है, वो भी पता नहीं कब दिया है. तो मेरे को एक भी B नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है. सिर्फ मुझे क्या कहते हैं, D दिख रहे हैं या A दिख रहे हैं. Yes, I'm seeing Anshul, Riya, Vishwadeep also all D's. नहीं, D correct answer नहीं है, B है correct answer. All right, the paragraph after the last paragraph will. So जहाँ पे हमने end किया उसके बाद वाला paragraph क्या करेगा? Will reveal the theory of fringe theories. Will start to list the first of the two puzzles. Will applaud a scientific community for disbelieving the fringe theories. Or will excoriate those fringe theorists who believe in the Loch Ness monster. Come on, guys. मेरे को बताओ क्या होगा करेक्ट आंसर. अमन, ये तो फेयर नहीं है. All right. If you have already spoken at the end of the passage, and we did talk about that the passage ended with saying that I'm going to be discussing two such puzzles here, then obviously what is the next paragraph going to do? It is obviously going to continue into those two puzzles, right? So will it reveal the theory of fringe theories? No. Will it excoriate? Excoriate means to say something bad about them. Will it excoriate those fringe theories who believe in Loch Ness monster? No, probably the author will never excoriate those who believe in these because he himself believes in fringe theories. So even though this is not a correct answer, the word excoriating those fringe monster theorists will just not happen. So D cannot be. Applaud the scientific community for disbelieving. Now this is something that goes against our author's grain. Our author says that he believes in the fringe theories. So if he does believe in the fringe theories, then will he applaud the scientific community for disbelieving the fringe theorists? He won't. So therefore C is something that just cannot happen in the passage, right? The next one, okay, is correct. If you have already said I have two puzzles, then the next paragraph definitely will start to list the first of those two puzzles, and therefore yes, B is the correct answer today for this question. And I think I've got a lot of B's. Dishani, you naughty girl. Yes, very good you guys. B is the correct answer. एकदम सही बोला है सबने. इस बार सही है B. Yes, good morning Rohit, Vishwadeep, galat answer hai. Riya good, Anshul good, Shanaya good. Very good. B is the correct answer. Absolutely. Let's go to the next one. Each one of these is mentioned in the passage except. तो कौन सा mentioned नहीं है? Astrology has many fringe movements. Historians shy away from studying fringe movements of astrology's history. Writer feels fringe movements are part of the scientific milieu. There are hardly any puzzles emerging from fringe views. Come on, guys. What is the correct answer here? Chalo. चलो मुझे आंसर्स दो फटाफट. आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर आंसर्स. Let's take a look. So astrology has many fringe movements was mentioned in the passage. So this is mentioned, so this cannot be the correct answer. Historians shy away from studying fringe movements of astrology's history, and we said that, I think in the last paragraph or something, we said that scientifics and historians are not studying this. So mentioned and therefore cannot be my answer. Writer feels fringe movements are part of the scientific milieu. Yes, he has said that. He actually insisted on this. So mentioned cannot be the correct answer. There are hardly any puzzles emerging from fringe views. Hey, the author has said there are many puzzles that emerge from fringe views, and therefore this is the one that is false according to the passage, and therefore this is the one that will be the correct answer. Remember, mentioned plus except will be something that is either not mentioned or is false according to what is mentioned. So this one is false, and therefore D is your correct answer. I think I did get a lot of D's. हाँ, काफी सारे D's आए हैं, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. Nandini, Preeti, Orithro, Anveshita. Orithro, you got it wrong, man. Yogesh, Shashank, Jyoti, Dishani, Archit, Komal, SV, Aman, Apurva, Siddharth, Anuj, Khushi, Garima, Amisha, Rohit, Akhil, Raghuvanshi, Janoxwin. Janoxwin, you got it wrong if this was the question. All right, let's go look at the next question. Which of the following can be the tone of the author? Yesterday, someone was saying that ma'am tone के question भी कराया करो. भाई रोज कराती हूँ tone का question. तो please करो tone के questions. हाँ, चलो ये वाला. So they find them unsavory, perhaps embarrassing, and distracting from studying real science. Is the author angry? Is he factual? Is he opinionated? Is he being ironic? Okay, Raghuvanshi has given me my first correct answer for this question. Waiting for your answers, my boys and girls. Okay. They find them unsavory, perhaps embarrassing, and distracting from studying real science. What should the tone be? Is the author angry? No, let us eliminate that. Is he being ironic? Is there any amount of irony here? Irony is when you say something but you mean the exact opposite. So when I stand here and I am healthy and I say यार मैं ना बिल्कुल खाना नहीं खाती हूँ, मैं सिर्फ पता एक रोटी खाती हूँ और इसलिए मैं इतनी पतली हूँ. Now if that is not ironic, then what is? So irony, what you see and what you get are two absolutely different things, right? That's where irony will lie. So let us not say irony. Factual, is it stating a fact? But the writer says they find them unsavory. So someone is finding something unsavory. Perhaps embarrassing also. So writer says, hey, these guys find it, shayad they find it embarrassing. Shayad, perhaps. Opinion aa rahi hai na? And distracting from studying real science. What is real science? So again, opinion, right? So correct answer, opinionated, not factual. Okay? All right. I hope you got that. So correct answer will be C, opinionated. I think I did get some answers. Apurva, Preeti, Jyoti. Yes, Preeti, Orithro, Anuj, Khushi, SV, Rohit, Raghuvanshi. Very good. Yes. All right. Let's go to the last question for the day. I want to see your scores also. कैसा score कर रहे हो मैं देखना चाहती हूँ. What is the meaning of adversarial? Akhil, yes. The statement actually, see, writer does say real theory, but his perspective is not really ironic here. Okay, he is trying to push out the opinion that here are people who believe in this thing and then don't really believe it also. The fact that it is real science is writer's thought only, or unreal science is writer's thought. All right, what is the meaning of adversarial? Is it cavalier? Is it enmity? Is it fiend? Or is it rebellious? Adversary क्या होता है? What is the meaning of adversary? Yes, adversary means enemy. So adversarial means related to enmity. Cavalier is apathetic, someone who doesn't care about what is happening. So apathy is cavalier. Enmity is the correct answer. Fiend is devil, someone who's very wicked. And rebellious is someone who goes against authority. He wants to break through. Okay, so somebody who's rebellious will do that. So correct answer will be B, enmity. I hope you got this right. This one was a very easy question. All right, guys. Let's get your scores in. So, okay, guys, today, today being Saturday, we do not have the exclusive batch. Guys, if you want to practice reading comprehension, my exclusive batch happens 3 p.m. Monday to Friday. This is a free course for reading comprehension. But I've started a very interesting series for word power or for vocabulary. And this is happening at noon. So 12 baje on the app, you will find this word power series occurring. I'm going to be taking it. You're more than welcome to join me and learn more about words. Okay. Also, guys, tomorrow at 8 p.m. I'm doing a prize quiz. So there are lots of Amazon vouchers to be won. Tomorrow is 13th. कल रात में 8 बजे एक ऐप पे ही क्विज है which is called Quizzards. Again, I will send out the link. मैंने पोस्टर लगाया भी था group में. So that is going to happen tomorrow evening 8 p.m. where there are prizes there. There are going to be 15 questions and there are huge Amazon vouchers to be won. So do join in. It's free and there are prizes. So क्या मजे की बात है ना? तो आओ and let's fight this out. Alright, फटाफट scores देख लेते हैं. आज का क्या scores है? Remember to hit like, share. I did tell you free class. मेरे प्लस क्लासेस होते हैं 5 बजे और 6:30 बजे. स्कोर्स देख लेते हैं फटाफट. प्रणय 4, एक्सनर 2, रोहित 4, योगेश 3, अन्वेषिता 2. That's all right, guys. Aman got 3, Siddharth got 3, Dishani got 3, Archit got 3, Amisha 3, Garima 1, Khushi 3, Chirag, don't worry Chirag, Jyoti 3, Apurva 4, Preeti 4, Garima 1. Yes, word power series is happening today. Shashank 3. So इतना सारा स्कोर आ गया है. एक बार दूसरे ग्रुप में भी देख लेती हूँ फटाफट क्या स्कोर आ रहा है. Riya has got 2. Riya has got 3 actually. Anshul has got 1. बाकी लोगों ने स्कोर ही नहीं दिया. भाई स्कोर तो बता दो. Thank you guys for joining in. Remember to use Abhi Cat Live to unlock and subscribe. Remember to hit like, share and subscribe. The bell icon is so important. Also guys, Abhi Cat Live use karo or subscribe karo. Get 10% off on your next Unacademy subscription. Thank you so much guys. 12 बजे दिन में word power series है. आना, we will be discussing a few words. कुछ अच्छे words discuss करेंगे. थोड़े questions करेंगे. Questions ज़्यादा नहीं है. Words बहुत अच्छे हैं तो ज़रूर से आना. All right everyone. Thank you so much. I hope you have a nice day. Remember 12. And then we've got our GDPI course happening today. तो उसमें आज हम बात करेंगे why this specialization and why this college and also your strengths and weaknesses. So 3:30 पे वो है. 5 PM पे आज हमारा ग्रामर बैच है. वीकेंड है ना, तो वीकेंड पे ग्रामर का बैच चल रहा है. सारे बच्चे जो भी एडवांस बैच है या जो भी मेरा बिगिनर्स बैच है, everyone is expected to join in for the grammar batch at 5 PM. That's all for today guys. Thank you so much. I hope you have a nice day. I'll see you at 12 for the free class. I'll see you at 3:30 for the GDPI class, and I'll also see you at 5 PM for our grammatical errors. I think we are continuing with pronouns there. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Adios, mere amigos.